This is Kinda Murdery Season 1, Ghost Towns of the Mojave Desert, presented by Criminal Content.
You're rocketing down the 15 freeway between Vegas and LA. It's a scorched wasteland of airstream meth labs and unrelenting heat. This is no place you'd want to stop. But the car's on fumes, so you take the exit and you pull up to the gas station. It's abandoned, a concrete canvas that some local Michelangelos turned into the Sistine Chapel of spray paint penis. A grave marker for every crazy story lost in the desert sands. These are the ghost towns of the Mojave Desert. And this is Kinda Murdery. Hey everybody, and welcome to Kinda Murdery Season 1, Ghost Towns of the Mojave Desert. I'm your host, Zevon Odelberg. Thanks for deciding to be here. I am joined by writer, director, cult horror movie icon. That's right, I'm talking about the one, the only, Chris Peckover. Hey Chris, thanks for being here today.
Hey Zevon, good to see you.
It's better to see you, buddy. It's better to see you. This show, Kinda Murdery, Ghost Towns of the Mojave Desert, it's not just about the towns, right? It's about the people, the places, and the stories. And like most good stories, it really ought to be about the characters. So, Chris, because we're connoisseurs of fascinating desert folk, the first question I wanted to ask you was, who's the most interesting desert person you know?
Does Las Vegas count?
Oh, hell yeah. Las Vegas is a seedy Shangri-La.
Sin City, baby.
In the middle of the desert.
The desert ghost town, right?
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of ghosts there for sure. I mean, it's a mirage, which is kind of like a ghost. So anyway, yes, Vegas counts. Tell us about Vegas.
So I have a friend who I met because she was a stop-off when I was on a road trip with some other friends. I did not know much about her. Her job entails her being very, very good at eyeing trustworthy people, and I guess I must have fooled her because I came off as trustworthy, and on night 2 of us staying over at her place, I had just finished brushing my teeth, and she was like, "Psst, come with me." And so I follow her into her garage, which was a very, a nice, big, but very ordinary garage. This was not a giant mansion. It was, like a regular sized house with a kind of like lots of dusty blankets all over the place in the garage. And she lifts one of the blankets and it was covering a refrigerator sized, like professional grade safe.
Okay.
And she says, like, don't look. And so I look away. She punches in the numbers and she opens it up. And it ends up she works or she previously worked at one of the major hotels there as a diamond dealer.
Whoa.
Like in their jewelry store. And she had, I'm not going to try to guess how much, but it had to have been at least $1 million worth of like diamonds.
Damn.
Oh my gosh.
Gold. And she loves gems and jewels. She's really like, she's a grader, so she can tell like, oh, this is C grade,
like H clarity
diamond, or this sapphire is, like I don't know what the terminology is, but she was like, I'm one of the best people in the world.
Like zero occlusions, etc. That's how she knew you were so awesome, man. She took one look at you and she graded you like a diamond, like the diamond you are. That's it. That's how she knew she could trust you. Yes.
She also probably noticed that I don't wear jewelry, so she got really excited about making all of us wear
she iced you out.
$100,000 worth of jewelry each. I was wearing a watch that was so expensive that when we had dinner that night, I couldn't place my arm on the table because I was afraid it was going to get scratched by silverware. And I just we obviously there's lots of crowds in Las Vegas, and we're walking through crowds and so on. I'm just kind of like cradling my arm.
So you came out of that looking like Flavor Flav, basically.
As we go a little something like this.
And she's loving this. She loves making people who don't wear jewelry feel uncomfortable with how much jewelry they're wearing.
If I had to watch like that, I think like when I had to go outside and walk down the street, I'd probably just keister the damn thing, just for safekeeping, and then put it back on when we got in the restaurant.
She was like,
you didn't do
"Isn't
that,
this
did you?"
fun?" And I was like, "No, it's stressful. I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like I'm a
amazing.
target at all times right now."
Maybe she just
She's
liked
very
watching you
sweet.
squirm.
She's, considering how crazy I feel like a lot of Las Vegas people can be, she's very down to earth, but she happens to have this crazy cool stash that nobody knows about. I'm sure she knew I was safe to trust, because right after showing us that, she was like, "And here's my collection of guns and shotguns, just so you know."
She's like, "Just in case I graded you incorrectly, here's the street sweeper." Yeah. Wow. Well, that's our show for Sean Christensen, Adam Volrich, and of course, the imitable Chris Peckover. I'm Zevon Odelberg, and this has been Kinda Murdery.
This is Kinda Murdery, Ghost Towns of the Mojave Desert, presented by Criminal Content. You can find us online at kindamurdery.com and on all social media at Kinda Murdery. Email us at contact@kindamurdery.com. Listen to us on all your favorite podcasting apps: Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Overcast, Google, and more. Don't forget to rate, review, subscribe, and tell your friends about the show.